The Biden administration tonight pushing officials in Israel to continue extending a ceasefire there in the war against Hamas. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken is in Israel for the third time since the war began.
That's right. The secretary hoping for the pause in fighting to go on longer and more hostages to be released. KCAU-9's Washington correspondent Raquel Martin breaks it down for us.
Well, as Israel vows to resume fighting, today Secretary of State Anthony Blinken warned their military not to repeat the massive civilian casualties we saw play out in northern Gaza. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken is back in Israel, urging an extension of the current ceasefire.
We want every hostage to come home.
Overnight, Israel and Hamas agreed to pause fighting for a 7th straight day, allowing more hostages to be released and aid inside of Gaza. But in addition to freeing hostages, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made clear Israel's primary goal is destroying Hamas.
I'd like to talk to you about the next phase.
In the face of a growing humanitarian crisis inside Gaza, the State Department said Secretary Blinken is pressuring Israel to avoid civilian deaths once fighting resumes.
Including by clearly and precisely designating areas and places in southern and central Gaza where they can be safe and out of the line of fire.
At the same time, the White House says a permanent ceasefire is off the table.
Anybody's guessing and wondering whether Hamas still has murderous intentions against the Israeli people? Just look at what happened in Jerusalem today.
National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby says a deadly morning terror attack by Hamas in Jerusalem underscores the need to finish the job. The attack left 3 people dead. And in compliance with their ceasefire agreement, Hamas has released at least 8 more hostages. For now in Washington, Raquel Martin, back to you.